I.S.U.P.K. Oh shit! I did not know this. I did not know this. Yeah, I didn't know that. Hey, shalom, y'all. Shem record thumb to my brothers. How is Shemala thought about Shem have a shot of my sisters. Hey, y'all give me a 1W in the chat if y'all can hear me, Baba Kasha. We're about to get started shortly. Hey, yeah, Miss Yaya. Miss Yaya, yeah, you can join sis. Just type in I.S.U.P.K. Fayetteville. Type in I.S.U.P.K. Fayetteville, sis. And you should see us live. You know what I'm saying? It'll look like this. Yeah, you come to the right place to learn. If I know what to do. I.S.U.P.K. Fayetteville. We out there. Hey, look, I appreciate you defending the brother too, sis. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I'm saying. Right. It's crazy. Right. He played too much. Wait, you ready, sir? Right. So he didn't want to lose the friend. So like, so you ready, other one? Tell me. To what? You go to Super now, you ready? So what? Go to Super Bowl. Getting that long. That's yes. Right. Prevent yourself up.
Also, 50 Darash Amal, by YAHANNA, by SHALAM.
Also, 50 Darash Amal, by YAHANNA, by SHALAM.
How about SHALAM?
How about SHALAM? Oh, yeah. Okay.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. All right, Maja meaning stand. Wapa y'all Hakwadam meaning turn and face the east. You know, say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Nah, you good. I got that.
You got one? Okay.
It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malatuka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathalanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawatyanawa, Wala'ah, Tabayayanawa, Bonasaya 1, a ball, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwat, Waha'ala, Wataparat, Lawalumyum, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is the prayer for the Hakak. The prayer for the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Baba Kashah, Nathalanao, Hakak, Hakak, La Pa'ah, Ka Makala, Waka Marawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamat Zerayim, Hakak, La Hakwim, Hamatium, Hakak, Arakawat, Hatama'ala, Lagar Shun, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the water Aman.
In English, Yahweh, name me Hawashai. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, power to cleanse a leper, power to raise the dead, power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. Name me Hawashai. Thank you, so be it.
This is the prayers for the blessing of Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barak Nanawa, Wajasha'ala, Wahabiyath, Saparia, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the water Aman. What we just said in the English is Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless us in Israel in the school in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 121 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, Ayanya, Ahaharia, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ai, Izaria, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Al Yad, Yam Yaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Atnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Mayatha, Wa'ayid Iwalam.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence come my help? My help comes from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He should preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. This time forth, even evermore.
The prayers for the prayers for the book of Psalms, Psalms the 83rd chapter in Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayalakab, Al Takarash, wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kayahana, Al Yabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Yaira Yumwa, Sawad, Wayata, Yaayatazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Wala Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Tazawa, Lab Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Bariyath, Yakaratwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Washma'oyim, Mawa Abba, Wahagorium, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashath, Amyashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya Lawat, Selah, Aishalahum, Kamajin, Kasayasara'a, Kayabian, Banakar, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, Nadiyamawa, Ka'irab, Wakazabah, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Kana Sayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nairasha, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Sayatamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanyaraka, Ka'ash, Taba Ira, Wakala Haba, Talahat, Harayam, Kantara Dakba, Basa Irika, Wabasawa Patka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Punyahum, Kuala One, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Aid, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayada'awa, Kaya Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Ayawan, Alkaha Arataza.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. In the name of Yasha Allah, may be no more a remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab, Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. The sword also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them, and unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished in Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes, as Abah and as Almuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as the fire burnt their wood, as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
This is the power structure blessings of Israel in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Wa Miyaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Batazabiyah, Alawap Yohana, Ha Alawapim, Ha Seranyim, Ha Kwadziyanyim, Ha Koyoyoyim, Wa Agwatiyim, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, the water Aman.
Are you shy? We see it. Oh, Slacky. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, the angels, Commander General Yohanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, name Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. Slacky.
Sorry, man, a turn. You shall be meant to be seated, Baba Kasha. Hey, Shalom, Israel. Yahweh I.S.U.P.K, Rakathon, my brothers. Yahweh Shemalathan by I.S.U.P.K, Shad, my sisters. With the I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Operating under the leadership and the tutelage of Commander Jenny YAHANNA. We are not affiliated with no other Israelite group, Muslim mosque, whatever you have it out there. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we stand on our own toes and our own merit. And we're bringing this truth out since 1969 that Blacks, Latinos, Latinas, First Nation people of Negro descent are the true Israelites of the Bible. You understand? It's the Sabbath service. We will be reading out of Deuteronomy, the 10th chapter. You understand? You can follow along in your blue letter Bible. We'll be starting off in the Hebrew, and then we'll be following along in the English.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 9 in the Hebrews. Al, Khan, La'ah, Hayah, Lalawo, Wayah, Kala, Waka, Kala, Aim, Akayawa, Yahweh, Hawa'ah, Kana Lathwa, Ka'ashar, Dabar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Lawa. Verse 10. Wa'a, Nakaya, I. Hamadathya, Bahar, Kaya, Mayum, Hara'ah, Shanayum, Araba'ayim, Yawam, Wa'a, Raba'ayim, La Yala, Wayashamai, Yahweh, Aliyah, Gum, Bagaim, Hahawa'a, La'ah, Abba, Yahweh, Hasha, Kayafka. Verse 11, Waya Amar, Yahweh, Aliyah, Kowam, Laka, Lamasai, Lapanya, Ha'aim, Wayaba, Awa, Waya Rashawa, Ath, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Nasha, Ba'ithya, La'a, Bathum, Lathatha, Lahum, verse 12. Wa'aifa, Yasha'ala, Ma, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Sha'ol, Ma'ai Makah, Kaya, Laya Ra'ah, Ath, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Lalakath, Bakol, Da Rakayawa, Wala, Ahabba, Athwa, Wala Ibad, Ath, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Bakol, Babaka, verse 13. La Shamar, Ath, Ma Tazawath, Yahweh, Wa'ath, Kwath, Yawa, Ashar, Anakaya, Ma Tazawaka, Hayawam, La Tawab, Laka, verse 14. Han, La Yahweh, Alahayaka, Hasha Mayam, Washa Maya, Hasha Mayam, Ha'arataza, Wakal, Ashar, Ba, verse 15. Rakwa, Ba'a, Bath Yaka, Kashak, Yahweh, La'a, Haba, Aratham, Waya, Bakar, Bazo, Ra'aim, Akara, Yahum, Bakam, Macau, Ha'ai Mayum, Kayawam, Hazah. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, starting at verse 9 in the English. Wherefore Levi hath no part nor inheritance with his brethren. The Lord is his inheritance, according as the Lord thy God promised him.
Verse 10, and I stayed in the mount according to the first time 40 days and 40 nights. The Lord hearkened unto me at the time also, and the Lord would not destroy thee. Verse 11, and the Lord said unto me, arise, take thy journey before the people, that they may go in and possess the land, which I swear unto their fathers to give unto them. Verse 12, now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Verse 13, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day, for thy good. Verse 14, behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens is the Lord's thy God, the earth also with all that therein is. Verse 15, only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, and it is this day.
That's funny how the Christian church skips over that part, how the Most High God chose us above. See, there is a special preferred people above all the rest of the nations, whether you believe it or not. So that goes directly against what the Christian church teaches, that we all are one big coalition family, and we all come together under the banner of the blood of Jesus Christ at Mount Calvary. What the hell is that? Why pastors always want to gather everybody, a white man, a Chinese man, an Arab, all under Mount Calvary? It's not what the Bible says. I ain't reading the damn thing about Mount Calvary and joining hands with the oppressor. The Most High God has a preferred people, a special people, the holy unto himself. He chose us because he loves us. And you got to get that through your thick head. It's 2026. What side are you going to stand on?
Mm-hmm.
What side? All this we love. You see what standing on the other side gets you. What's that brother that's missing right now they can't find? That was soon to be that was dead for going
on the boat trip.
Yeah,
Nolan Wells.
Nolan Wells family. Look at that. Join it. Want to be with the oppressor. Why would you want to do that? Because you don't see them as underneath you. You look at them as your equal. You're above all nations. Hold yourself to that standard, man. Because the Most High God chose you, our forefathers. He loved us. We have to show him that we appreciate it. Don't act so common and low and base. Get out of the Christian church. That perpetuates your mind to thinking that you're just like everybody else, and you're not. You don't even pray. Black folks don't even praise like everybody else. You don't cook like everybody else. You don't sing, dance. You don't do nothing like the white folks in your church. So why are you in there? Don't believe the lie that you all bleed red at Mount Calvary. It's a lie. The Most High God has a special preferred people. My brother Darash just read it. This is a Sabbath service. This is the Old Testament we're reading out of, man. This was established way back in Deuteronomy. Before you even get to Matthew and Revelation, like you Christians like to do, be all up in Daniel, be all up in Revelation, be all up in Corinthians. Get this first.
Right.
Israel is who the Most High God prefers. His chosen people. Go ahead, brother.
And Salaki, and that's one of the main reasons why the Christian church does not like to go into the Old Testament, because it reveals a lot about our history and who we are, and that all the other nations are below us.
That's right. And right, you don't want to make a lot of it. You don't want to make white folks feel bad,
right,
and not included. And Pastor Joe Willie don't want to answer no questions.
Right.
He just wants you to pay up, give me my money, y'all play that key, that organ, and close the doors. You don't even answer your questions about, well, what does it mean, Pastor? What does it mean the Most High God chose them? Where are all those people today? Now the pastor has to explain where these people went. We're not the lost tribe of Shabazz. We Atlantis breathing underwater. We right here in your projects and in your churches. God's chosen people. Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Wama, Latham, Ath, Iralath, La, Baba, Salakia, La, Baba, Come, Wa'ai, Rapa, Come, La'a, Thakwa, Shawa, Iwad, verse 17, Kaya, Yahweh, ala hayakam, hawa'a, ala haya, ha'a, lahayam, wa'a, danya, ha'a, danyam, ha'al, hagadol, hagabar, waha, nawa, ra'a, ashar, la'a, yasha'a, panyam, wala'a, yakwak, shakar, verse 18, Aisha, mashapat, yathawam, wa'alamana, wa'ahab, gar, la tha, lawa, lakam, washa, malah, verse 19, wa'a, ha, bathum, ath, hagar, kaya, garayam, ha, yayathum, ba'arataza, ma tazarayam, salakyam, ma tazariam, verse 20, Ath, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Thayara'ah, Athwa, Tha'ibad, Wabawa, Thada Bak, Waba Shemawa, Thashabai, verse 21, Hawa'ah, Thaha, Lathaka, Wahawa'ah, Alahayaka, Ashar, Aisha, Athka, Ath, Haga, Dalath, Wa'ath, Hana, Wa Ra'ath, Ha'ala, Ashar, Ra'awa, Aya, Nayaka, verse 22, Bashaba Ayam, Napash, Yara Dawa, Abath Yaka, Ma Tazar, Salakia, Ma Tazar, Re Yama, Wa'aitha, Shemak, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Kakawa, Kabaya, Hasha Mayam, Larab. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, starting at verse 16 in English. Circumcise, therefore, the foreskin of your heart, and be no more stiff-necked. Verse 17.
Hold on, we can't go over that one now. You understand? Because this is what Jeremiah said. Also, guess what? This is where Paul got it from. You dumb-dumbs that say that Paul didn't teach the law. Read that one more time, because this is literally what Paul was saying.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, and verse 16. Circumcise, therefore, the foreskin of your heart.
Circumcise the foreskin of your heart, man. You understand? Paul talked about a spiritual circumcision, and he talked about the physical circumcision. You understand? So you see, Paul was coming from the law. That's why he told and written in Romans, the 7th chapter, said, I write to them that know the law. You understand? All these wacky-tacky Christians and all these daggone Muslims that hate Paul, I understand why. Because Peter said, y'all don't understand his writings, and you read them to your own destruction. You understand? But never say that Paul did not, you understand, refer to law, because we're reading exactly what Paul quoted from. So like,
Verse 17, for the Lord your God is God of gods and Lord of lords, a great God, a mighty and a terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward. Verse 18, he doeth execute the judgment of the fatherless and widow, and loveth the stranger in giving him food and raiment.
now let's hold up before we go too far. That stranger is still an Israelite here. Leviticus, the 25th chapter and the 35th verse tells you, you understand, even though he was waxing poor, or a sojourner or a stranger. So, you know, the Christians love to bring out about the strangers as if this is outside of Israel. The law was only written to the children of Israel, man. So if it's talking about a stranger, you got to understand the context. You understand? If I go into a neighborhood today that I'm not familiar with, I will be called what? A stranger. That's it, man. Read on.
Verse 19, love ye therefore the stranger, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Verse 20, Thou shalt fear the Lord thy God, him shalt thou serve, and to him shalt thou cleave, and swear by his name. Verse 21, he is thy praise, and he is thy God, that have done for thee these great and terrible things, which thine eyes have seen. Verse 22, thy fathers went down into Egypt with 70 persons, and now the Lord thy God hath made thee as the stars of heaven for multitude. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wa'ah, Habath, Ath, Yahweh, Alahayakar, Washa, Marath, Masha, Marathwa, Waka, Kwa, the Yawah, Wama, Shah, Pat Yawah, Wama, Tazar, Rath Yawah, Cow, Haya Mayum, verse 2. Waya Da'ithum, Hayawam, Kaya, La'ah, Ah, Bana Yakum, Ashar, La'ah, Yada Iwa, Wa'a Shar, La'ah, Ra'awa, Ath, Mawasar, Yahweh, Allah Hayakum, Ath, Gada Lawa, Ath, Yadawa, Haka Zakwa, Waza Ra'aiwa, Hana Tawaya. Verse 3, Wa'ath, Athatha Yawa, Wa'ath, Ma'aisha Yawa, Ashar, Aisha, Batha Waka, Matazarium, Lapan, Salakia, Lapa, Ra'ai, Malaka,
King Malak.
Malak, Salakia, Matazarium, Walakao, Arataza, Salakia, Aratazawa. Verse 4, Wa'ashar, Aisha, Lakayal, Matazorium, Lasa, Wasa, Yawa, Walara, Ka, Bawa, Ashar, Ha, Arataza, Yap, Ath, Maya, Yum, Sawap, Al, Panyahum, Bara, Depum, Bara Depum, Akara, Yakum, Waya, Badum, Yahweh, Id, Hayawam, Hazah. Verse 5, Wa'ashar, Aisha, Lakam, Bama Debar, Id, Ba'akam, Id, Hama Kawam, Hazah. Verse 6, Wa'ashar, Aisha, Ladathwa, Wala'a, Bayo Rum, Banya, Allah, Ya, Slakya, Allah, Ya'ab, Bun, Ra'a, Wabun, Ashar, Ba'tazatha, Ha'aratazab, Ath, Payah, Watha, Balaim, Wa'ath, Batha, Yahum, Wa'ath, Aha, Layahum, Wa'ath, Kal, Hayakawam, Ashar, Baraga, Layahum, Bakorab, Kal, Yasha'ala. Verse 7, Kaya, Aya, Nayakam, Hara'ath, Ath, Kal, Ma'aisha, Yahweh, Hagadol, Ashar, Aisha. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 1 in the English. Therefore, thou shalt love the Lord thy God and keep his charge and his statutes and his judgments and his commandments always. Verse 2, and know ye this day, for I speak not with your children, which I have not known, and which have not seen the chastisement of the Lord your God, his greatness, his mighty hand, and his stretched out arm. Verse 3, and his miracles and his acts, which he did in the midst of Egypt unto Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and into all his land. Verse 4, and what he did unto the army of Egypt, unto their horses, and to their chariots, how he made the water of the Red Sea to overflow them as they pursued after you, and how the Lord hath destroyed them unto this day. Verse 5, and what he did unto you in the wilderness, until ye came into his place. Verse 6, and what he did unto Salakia, Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Elab, the sons of Reuben, how the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their households, and their tents, and all the substance that was in their possession, in the midst of Israel, Salakia, in the midst of all Israel. Verse 7, but your eyes have seen all the great acts of the Lord, which he did. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 8, in the Hebrew. Washah, Marathum, Ath, Cal, Hama, Tazarah, Ashar, Anakayah, Matazar, Wakab, Hayawam, Lama'ain, Daka, Zakowa, Waba Atham, Wire Ra, Shatham, Ath, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Atham, Iba Rayum, Shema, Lara Shatha, verse 9, Wala Ma'ain, Ta'ar, Raya Kawa, Yum Yum, Al, Ha'a Dama, Ashar, Nashabai, Yahweh, La'a Bath Yakum, Lathatha, Lahum, Wala Za Ra'aim, Arataza, Zabath, Kalab, Wadabath, Salakia, Wadabash. Verse 10, Kaya, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Atha, Ba'a, Shema, La Ra, Shatha, La'a, Ka'arataza, Matazarium, Hawa'a, Ashar, Yataza Atham, Masham, Ashar, Dazarai, Af, Zara'ika, Waha, Shah, Quayath, Bara Galak, Kagun, Haya Rakwa. Verse 11, Waha, Arataza, Ashar, Atham, Ibarayum, Shema, Lara Shatha, Arataza, Harayum, Waba Quaif, Lamatar, Hasha Mayum, Hatha, Salakia, Dashatha, Mayum. Verse 12, Arataza, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Darash, Atha, Thamayad, Ayunya, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Ba, Mara Shiyath, Hashanah, Wa'id, Akar Riyath, Shana. Verse 13, Wahaya, Shamai, Thasha, Ma'aiwa, Al, Ma Taza Rathya, Ashar, Anakaya, Matazar, Salakia, Ma Tazawa, Athakam, Hayawam, La'a, Haba, Af, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Wala'ai, Badwa, Bakal, La Baba Kam, Wabakal, Napa Shakam. Verse 14, Wana Thafya, Matar, Ara Tazakam, Ma'aif Thawa, Yawo Wara, Wamala Port Wash, Wa'a Sapath, Daganak, Wathaya Ra Shaka, Wayataza Har Rak. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, starting at verse 8 in English. Therefore shall ye keep all the commandments which I have commanded you this day, that ye may be strong and go in and possess the land whither ye go to possess it. Verse 9, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give unto them and to their seed, and the land that floweth with milk and honey. Verse 10, for the land whither thou goest in to possess it is not as the land of Egypt, from whence ye came out, where thou sowest thy seed, and waterest it with thy foot, as a garden of herbs. Verse 11, but the land whither ye go to possess it is a land of hills and valleys, and drinketh water of the rain of heaven. Verse 12, a land which the Lord thy God careth for. The eyes of the Lord thy God are always upon it, from the beginning of the year even unto the end of the year. Verse 13, and it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. Verse 14, that I will give you the rain of your land in his due season, the first rain and the first latter rain, that thou mayest gather in thy corn and thy wine and thine oil. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, starting at verse 15 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA, I.S.U.P.K, Bashadak, Labaha, Mavka, Wa'a Kalath, Washa Ba'aith, verse 16, Hasha Ma Rawa, Lakam, Pun, Yapatha, La Baba Kum, Wasa Rathum, Wa'ai, Ba Dathum, Allah Hayum, Akarayum, Waha, Shath, Ka Yathum, Lahum, verse 17, Waka Ra, Ap, Yahweh, Bakam, Wa'ai Tazar, Af, Hashemayum, Wala'ai, Yahaya, Matar, Waha, Adam, Ma, La'a, Fathun, Af, Yaba, Wala, Wa'a, Ba, Dathum, Mahara, Ma'al, Ha'arataza, Hatab, Salakia, Hataba, Ashar, Yahweh, Nathan, Lakam, verse 18, Washa, Mathum, Ath, Daba, Riyah, Allah, Al, La Babakam, Wa'al, Napa, Shakam, Wakwasha, Rathum, Athum, La Awath, Al, Yadakam, Wahayawa, Lata, Watapath, Bayan, Ayun Yakam, verse 19, Wala Ma Dathum, Athum, Ath, Bana Yakam, La Dabar, Bum, Basha, Bathak, Baba Yathak, Wabala, Salakia, Wabala Kathak, Badarak, Wabasha Kabak, Wabakwa wa Makah, verse 19, Salakia, verse 20, Waka, Thab, Bathum, Al, Maza, Wa, Zo, Wath, Bayathak, Waba, Sha'ai, Riyak, verse 21, Lama'ain, Yara, Bawa, Yum Yakam, Waya, Maya, Bana Yakam, Al, Ha'a, Dama, Ashar, Nashabai, Yahweh, La'a, Bath Yakam, La Thatha, Laham, Haya Maya, Hasha Mayum Al Ha'aratazah. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 15 in English. And I will send grass in thy fields for thy cattle, that thou mayest eat and be full. Verse 16, that heed to yourselves, that your heart be not deceived, and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. Verse 17, and the Lord's wrath be kindled against you, and he shut up the heaven, that there be no rain, and that the land yield not her fruit, unless ye perish quickly from off the good land which the Lord giveth you. Verse 18, therefore shall ye lay up these my words, Salakia, these my words in your heart and in your soul, and bind them for a sign upon your land, that they may be as frontlets between your eyes. Verse 19, and ye shall teach them your children.
Read that last part one more time, bro. This is where these small hats get the bull crap that they do with that junk and they be having on their heads. Read that part.
Therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul, and bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be as frontlets between your eyes.
Right. So they put these things, I think it's like a Torah or a little block. What's the dude that Officer Natazab kosher deals? His people, they put this little block and whatever as if that's what the scripture's saying. This is a spiritual thing. And this is how you know that those small hats are not the true Israelites, because they don't understand how the Bible speaks. You understand what I'm saying? That's just like them saying that they can't eat a damn cheeseburger. And right, it ain't spiritual at all. You understand? Also, like they're not spiritual at all. You understand? Because this is a spiritual thing. You understand? That's why, like we even read earlier, where it says, "Circumcise the foreskin of your heart." You understand? That's a spiritual thing. I just wanted to clear that up, because we get a lot of people, you know, or even the fake Jews or the small hats, they have that and they think that's the scripture that says that that's how they're supposed to do. Salakia. Right.
Verse 19, and ye shall teach them your children, speaking of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. Verse 20, and thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thine house and upon thy gates. Verse 21.
Hold up. Salakia, man. Listen, I don't mean to keep cutting you.
Nah, you too wrong.
But that's another thing that they do. I went to a small hat house one time. You understand? They say confession is good for the soul. I went to a small hat house, and he has like, they'll have like a scroll, and it's attached to the part or the outer side of their house. You understand? And they again think that this is physically speaking. It's a spiritual thing, man. You understand what I'm saying? But they are so out of touch with serving the Lord that they think, oh, I literally supposed to have the frontlets on my forehead. You understand? And I'm literally supposed to have this bind on the outer post of my house. It's not what it's talking about, man. You understand what I'm saying? The way that we conduct our house is what it is talking about. We making sure that we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, because this is what Moses has been telling us since we've been reading this, starting at chapter 10. To keep the law, statutes, and commandments throughout all our generations, teaching our children and all these things. That is the spirit behind what we are learning and reading today, man. So, like,
verse 20. It's like in verse 21, that your days may be multiplied, and that the days of your children in the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give them, as the days of heaven upon the earth. Verse 22, for if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments, which I command you to do them, to love the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways, and to cleave unto him. This is the book of Deuteronomy. Slakia. I think I went a little too far. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 22 in the Hebrew. Kaya, Shamar, Dasha, Mara, 1, Af, Cow, Hama, Taza, Wa, Hazaath, Ashar, Anakaya, Ma, Taza, Wa, Athakum, La'ai, Shatha, La'a, Haba, Ath, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Lalakath, Makal, Dara, Kayawa, Wala, Da, Ba, Kwa, Salakia, Wala, Da, Bakwa, Bawa, verse 23, Waha, Rara, Yash, Yahweh, Ath, Kal, Haga, Wayum, Ha'ala, Mala, Punyakam, Wire, Rashathum, Gawayum, Gada Layum, Wa'ai, Taza Mayum, Makam, verse 24, Kal, Hama, Kwam, Ashar, Thada Raka, Kapa, Raga, Lakam, Bawa, Lakam, Yahaya, Mun, Hamada, Bar, Wahala, Bun, Salakia, Waha, Laba, Nawan, Mun, Hanahar, Nahar, Parath, Wa'id, Hayam, Ha'a, Karawan, Yahaya, Gaba, Lakam, verse 25, La'a, Yatha, Yatazab, Ayash, Ba, Punyakam, Paka, Dakam, Wama, Wa, Ra'akam, Yathun, Yahweh, Allah, Hayakam, Al, Panya, Kal, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Dada, Rakawa, Ba, Ka'ashar, Dabar, Lakam, verse 26, Ra'ah, Anakaya, Nathan, Lapanyakam, Hayawam, Barakah, Wakwa Lala, verse 27, Ath, Haba Rakah, Ashar, Dasha, Ma'aiwa, Al, Ma Tazawath, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Ashar, Anakaya, Ma Tazawa, Athakam, Hayawam, verse 28. Waha, Kwa Lala, La'a, Dasha, Ma'aiwa, Al, Ma Tazawath, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Wasa, Rathum, Mun, Hadarak, Ashar, Anakaya, Ma Tazawa, Athakam, Hayawam, Lalakath, Akariya, Alahayakam, Akariyam, Ashar, La'a, Yada Itham, verse 29. Wahaya, Kaya, Yaba, Ya'aka, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Al, Ha'aratza. It's like, we'll keep on reading. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, starting at verse 22 in the English. For if ye diligently keep all these commandments with the Lord, which I command you to do them and to love the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways and to cleave unto him, verse 23, then will the Lord drive out all these nations from before you, and ye shall possess greater nations and mightier than yourselves. Verse 24, every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours, from the wilderness and Lebanon, from the river Euphrates, even unto the uttermost sea shall ye coast be. Verse 25, there shall no man be able to stand before you, for the Lord your God shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that ye shall tread upon, as thee hath said unto you. Verse 26, behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. Verse 27, a blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day. Verse 28, and a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God and turn aside out of the way which I command you this day, to go after other gods which ye have not known. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, starting at verse 29 in the Hebrew. That's the last one. Wahaya, Kaya, Yaba, Ya'aka, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Al, Ha'aratasa, Ashar, Atha, Ba'a, Shema, Lara, Shetha, Wana, Thaf, Fatha, Af, Haba, Raka, Al, Har, Gara, Zayum, Wa'ath, Haqwa Lala, Al, Har, Ayabal, verse 30, Hala'ah, Hama, Ba'ai Bar, Haya, Radun, Akariyah, Daraka, Mabawa'ah, Hashamash, Ba'arataza, Hakana, Ainaya, Hayashab, Ba'ai Rabah, Mawal, Maga, Lagol, Atazal, Allah, Wanya, Marah, verse 31, Kaya, Atham, Iba, Rayam, Ath, Haya, Radun, Laba'ah, Larash, Shath, Ath, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Nathan, Lakam, Waya, Ra, Shatham, Atha, Waya, Batham, Ba, verse 32, Washa, Maratham, La'ai, Shawath, Ah, Cow, Haka, Quayum, Wa'ath, Hama, Patyam, Ashar, Ana, Kaya, Nathan, Lapanyakam, Hayawam. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Allah, Haka, Quayum, Waha, Masha, Patyam, Ashar, Dasha, Morawan, La'ai, Shawath, Ba'arataza, Ashar, Nathan, Yahweh, Alahaya, Abath, Yaka, Laka, Lara, Shatha, Cow, Hayamyam, Ashar, Atham, Ka, Yayam, Al, Ha'a, Dama, verse 2, Abad, Ta'a, Ba, Dawan, Ath, Cow, Hama, Kwa, Mawath, Ashar, Iba, Dawa, Shum, Haga, Wayam, Ashar, Atham, Yara, Shayam, Atham, Ath, Alahayahum, Al, Haharayum, Haramayum, Wa'al, Haga, Ba'ai Wa, Tha, Salakya Wathakath, Cow, I Tazah, Ra'ai Nun, verse 3, Wana Tha, Taza, Thumb, Ath, Ma Taza, Bakthum, Washa, Barathum, Ath, Ma Taza, Bathum, Wa'a Shah, Rayahum, Dasha, Pawan, Ba'ash, Wapa Sa Yel Laya, Alahayahum, Taga, Da'ai1, Wa'a, Badathum, Ath, Shamum, Mun, Hama, Hawam, Hahawa'a. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, starting at verse 29 in English. And it shall come to pass, when the Lord thy God hath brought thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, that thou shalt put the blessing upon Mount Gerizim, and the curse upon Mount Ebal. Verse 30, and they not on the other side Jordan, by the way where the sun goeth down, in the land of the Canaanites, which dwell in the champaign, over against Gilgal, beside the plains of Moreh. Verse 31, For ye shall pass over Jordan to go into possess the land which the Lord your God giveth you, and ye shall possess it and dwell therein. Verse 32, and ye shall observe to do all the statutes and judgments which I set before you this day. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verse 1 in the English. These are the statutes and judgments which ye shall observe to do in the land, which the Lord God of thy fathers giveth thee to possess it, all the days that ye live upon the earth. Verse 2, ye shall utterly destroy all the places wherein the nations which ye shall possess served their gods, upon the high mountains and upon the hills, and under every green tree. Salakia. Verse 3, and ye shall overthrow their altars, and break their pillars, and burn their groves with fire. And ye shall hew down the graven images of their gods, and destroy the names of them out of that place. That's Salakia.
Just up here, imagine.
SHALAM.
Men of Israel, gird ourselves to salute the Torah.
YAHANNA.
Sisters, I imagine, meaning stand. Wapaya Kodom, meaning turn and face the east. We get ready to start off with the Lord's Prayer and the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Balatuka, Taba'a, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Bashemayim, Nathalanawa, Lakham, Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kawawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawatyanawa, Wala'a, Tabayayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwat, Wa'ala, Wataparat, Lawalumium, Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is the prayer for the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, Baba Kashah, Nathalanawa, Hakak, Hakak, Larpa'a, Ka Makala, Waka Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamad Zarayim, Hakak, Lahaquium, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawat, Hatam Allah, Lagarshun, Ba'ashem Yahweh, the water Aman.
In the English, Yahweh, name Yahweh. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, power to cleanse the leper, power to raise the dead, power against unclean spirits, cast them out. Name Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
This is the prayer for the blessing of Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, Barak Lanawa, Wayasha'ala, Wahabiyath, Saparium, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahweh, the water Aman. What we just said in English is Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah. Bless us in Israel and the school in the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it. It's the prayer for the song, book of Psalms, chapter 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahaharium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ai, Izaria, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayum, Wa'aratasa, Ayathan, Lamawat, Ragarka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayasun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Al Yad, Yam Yaka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Bakal Rai, Yashamar, Atnapaska, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Mayata, Wa'aid Iwalam.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. And whence come my help? My help come from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yahshua shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. This time forth, even more.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya, Al Damayalaka, Al Takarash, Wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kayahana, Al Yabika, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Ya Ira Yumwa, Dawad, Wayata, Ya Ayatazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Wala Aya Zakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Ayatazawa, Lab Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Barayath, Yakaratwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Washmaoyam, Mawa'aba, Wahagoyam, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palishath, Am Yashabya, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya Lawat, Selah, Aishalahum, Kamajin, Kasayasara'a, Kayabyan, Banachor, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nadiyamawa, Ka'irab, Wakazabah, Wakazabak, Wakatazar, Mana'ai, Kaunasayakamba, Ashar, Amarwa, Nairashah, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapaya Rakha, Ka'ash, Taba'ira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Harayam, Kantaradatma, Basa Iraka, Wabasawapatka, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kuala One, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ija'id, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayada'awa, Kaya Ata, Shimka, Yahawa, Labadka, Ayawan, Alkaha Arataza.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off for being a nation. In the name of Yahshua Allah, there be no more remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, and the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as a fire burnt they wood, as a flame sets the mountains on fire. To persecute them with thy tempest, make them afraid. With thy storm, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
This is the prayer for the power, structure, and blessings of Israel in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Wa Miyaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Matazabiyah, Alawap Yohana, Ha Alawapim, Ha Saranyim, Ha Katzayim, Ha Koyoyoyim, Wa Agwatian, Yahweh, Va Shim Yahweh Shai, the water Aman.
In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, the angels, Commander General YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, name Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Star minute.
We got the prayer for the curse. Bless you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, name Yahweh Shai. Listen to us now, right now. Say evils and curses, punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Say evils and curses, punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Say evils and curses, punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, court system, prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Pastor Kamatazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of many of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro throughout the earth. Consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the media, the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it.
Sorry, I'm in the turn. Sisters, if shall be meaning be seated, Baba Kashan. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh, Shemi Avishah, Brakatah. Yamatah, sorry, I'm in the turn. Sisters, I imagine me to stand, Baba Kashan. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute unto the sisters. Men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Shema Lataba Shemi Avishah. Yamatah, Sabbath dismissed.